Alright, Shalom. Welcome to the GMS Birmingham campus. Start off by getting all the boys. Praise to Salutations up to the Salutations to the few women and children that subscribe to the truth with faith, sincerity, charity, and hey, with that, we out here another week, man, to prophesy the downfall of Babylon, to give the understanding of times, right? To give the understanding of what's to come, to break down these prophecies, right? But through the Spirit, we're gonna go. You know, the Spirit is gonna flow as it will. But gonna go into like it's one thing to be in this truth. It's one thing to resonate. You know, every brother that came into this truth, you resonated with this truth. Right? You know, the truth resonated with you to a certain degree. Even the individuals that came into this truth and that are no longer a part of it, you know, it resonated with you. All right. But if a brother could, Bible shout, they were a part of us, but they went apart from us. If a brother could, I don't want to butcher it. Because once you grow to understand this truth, you will see it ain't no way walking away from this thing. It ain't no leaving. See? So it's one thing we're gonna get into it, and I'm gonna let the Spirit build, but to go in the difference between resonate and understand, man. It's one thing to resonate, it's a different thing when you understand. The men of the Lord understand Yahweh Shah. These individuals, even the two, the 1/3, they resonate with the Lord. But to walk in the shoes of Yahweh Shah, to bear his cross, to walk in his stead, to take his yoke upon you, though his burden be light. Hey, it's to understand him, man. And you gotta go through it. So if a brother could bring that out.
Book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 19. It says they went out from us, but they were not of us. If they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us.
Yeah, because the individuals that are going to continue are the men of understanding. Those are the true men of the Lord. To stay in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you have to dwell with wisdom. Right? So with it, it's one thing for you to resonate with it. That's a good starter. That's a good thing to have as a starter kit to get this truth. But the greatest skill to hone in this truth is understanding. Right? If a brother could give me the definition for resonate, Bible Shah. Hold that 1 second. Yeah, we're gonna get right back to it. You'll pull that resonate definition for resonate.
This is a simple Google definition for the word resonate. You produce or be filled with a deep, full, reverberating sound.
Filled with a full, reverberating sound. So we all done got our asses kicked in some way, shape, form, or fashion in this society. So when I say, man, F Esau, F the so-called white man. Yeah, you can get with it. You can resonate with that. Like, yeah, he did it. He just hit you with a speed tick. Yeah, so you feel that, man. He just locked you up for 2 months. Of course you feel that way. He just took your curve. Of course you feel that way. We get it. We understand why you resonate with F the white man. But do you understand? Do you understand why this dude got to be taken out of power? It's one thing not to like him, but is your dislike for him, is it carnal? Or is it set in righteousness, right? You see? Now read that back, Bible Shah, that resonate.
Resonate. Produce or be filled with a deep, full, reverberating sound. Evoke or suggest images, memories, and emotions. Meet with someone's agreement and produce electrical or mechanical resonance.
So it was to resonate. It said it was going into the field of emotion. You see, that's what it is. It's something emotional, huh? It's a spirit to emotion. True enough, true indeed. But we're not caught in the spirit of our flesh, because the flesh has a spirit, and the spirit itself is moved by the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's governed by it. You know. So read this back. Okay, go ahead.
Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, With all I get it, he understands. Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
So 1 plus 1 is what? 2. All right? We know that. That's wisdom, is to say 2. All right? To have to just to know it is knowledge. But the application is it. That's wisdom. But the Lord said, but with all, it says what? But the great, read that back, the understanding part.
Yeah, it says wisdom is the principal thing.
The principal thing. So that's the beginning. That's a chief cornerstone to it. But that's not the bulk of it. All right? Because it has more elements to it. All right? You got it?
It says, therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
Why? The true understanding of why. That's the understanding. And didn't I tell you don't eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster? Yeah, I told you. Okay, you asked why. All right, let me give you the understanding. Count.
High cholesterol.
High cholesterol. Jay got diabetes. Jay got these big old, rises. That's a big thing, man. Jay, the nickel one is good for you. You know, it's warts. Yeah, but especially it's warts is really like when you touching food. When you catching rising in them cysts, that's infection trying to get out of your body. You see, and that's due to your diet. Right? You see, some cysts some rises come up on your armpit. For some brothers, some come in your groin area, probably the back of your thigh, your buttocks, and those crease areas. Like, hey, what the fuck? You see? That's all because the Lord saying what, man? Hey, don't eat that. So you gonna gain the understanding that. That sounds good. That's resonating. That sounds good, but you gonna understand. A lot of shit sound good to Jay, man. It's the one that it was brother had bring that out. I'll bring that out. We're gonna get right back to that. I think it was more.
Isaiah 29:13. Wherefore the Lord Yahweh shall say, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me.
So this is the Jake resonate. These are the Jake that resonate with the Lord. See? Yeah, hey, I kicked your ass. You felt that. So you pissed at him for this reason. You pissed at him for him locking you up. He pissed because he got his woman to. He pissed because he's broke. This dude pissed because he just got beat to sleep by Esau. All of y'all resonate with the hatred towards this guy, but to what understanding? Why? Why is he doing this? Why is he going about doing all these things? What is the answer as to how can we mitigate this shit? How can we stop this? You see? Jake's just looking at the problem. And all they want to do is complain about the problem. Let's get an understanding, man. But Jake just want each other to resonate. I just want somebody to resonate with me. That's how we move in this society. A vibe. She a vibe. Hey, man, fuck that. All these bitches resonate with me. Put her in the right situation. You know? They gonna resonate with every brother up here. But do you understand me? Do you understand what really pisses the Lord off? Do you really what puts a smile on his face on rain? It's a difference. Read that. So you got
considering Jake, how Jake is pretty much filled with Esau and bullshit, being oppressed and all that. At the end of the day, you're still seeing them walking and marching down the street looking for what? Justice.
Yep.
They're looking for what? Equality. Now we've been elevated to a mindset where we want to now be over our oppressor. We don't want equality. That civil rights shit is out the window, man. You know? So Jake has to come from the level, but guess what? They're not willing to do it because really they love their oppressor. They're Stockholm syndrome from Christianity. You know, you please your master. They're still trapped within their mind. Yeah, that's why they can't really see it as true.
Yeah, no, you got it. You finish your point. I'll slide you. Now, yeah, because at the end of the day, Jake only is mad at Esau when shit don't go his way. You know? But you ain't mad that the brother that hit me up on the phone was like, hey, yo, man, I'm $200 short on my rent because this happened, and I only got $50 to throw. Knowing I want to really throw and help him on the whole thing. Are you mad for this brother's sake, or you just mad for yours? You don't understand what this thing is about. Yeah, Jacob resonate with you, man. That's fucked up, bro. But when you understand, it's shit. Man, what can I do? Hey, I got to. I understand. You see?
He don't do it for no reason. Even every chance, every situation that happens, everything that comes from, it's a reason why that happened. You know, but you gotta understand, like the reason why he was bad in traffic, because the more probably preserved you karma.
Hey, with that perfect point, the spirit had to come out, man. Now, brothers know I just moved back here from Georgia, and I was staying in a particular area. I was staying over there in front. You know, they just had the bio lab. No, I was right down the street from it. Me and a particular brother, me and this particular elder brother, you know, he moved out west. You know, he moved to the northwest region. But it's funny that the Lord had it. I was the first of them, and me and this brother are extremely close. We had a conversation, and through the Spirit, the Lord led him to move. You see? The Lord led this brother to move. Now, in the process of this time, we had one Jake while we was planning our lead. It was a Jake that's no longer with us in the camp. But he moved into the area. Now, this guy that moved into the area, hey, y'all brothers know how I put in the group. He tried to do himself off, man. Thinking he was going out tricking, he was going out smart the Lord. He tried to do himself off. So now you need to tell me you laid up in the hospital in a contaminated zone with your head bust. When you tried to run from the Lord, you tried to run from your coach, run from your dude. You see? Now the Lord delivered him unto what? Judgment. But unto me and the elder brother, what did he do for us? He delivered him. And I remember the frustration that the Lord put me through to make the calls when he was like, you know what? Fuck this shit, I'm out. You know how I take like, fuck that shit, I'm out. Like, that's literally what the Spirit put on me and this brother. And he delivered us in what? It ain't been 4 months now. You had us blow up at it. Now everybody that's in that area, they trapped inside of their house and they say shelter in place. How the hell can you shelter in place when the air quality is bad? You mean to tell me my air quality inside of my house is better than the air quality outside when I'm breathing what's outside coming inside? Get the phone, bro. You got it.
Hebrews 10 and verse 31. It is a filthy thing that fell into the hands of the living power.
See, it's a filthy thing. That's why the Lord said, hey man, obedience is better than sacrifice. I don't care about you resonate with me. Who don't like me? The Lord really like me. Hey, you don't like me. Like, but that's what we're going to do what I say.
It's a saying, I'd rather be feared than loved.
Yep.
You know, the Lord would rather have you be scared of him than have you than be a nigga that's shucking and jiving every Sunday, man.
Yep.
You know, the Lord will actually have you fear him instead of you shucking and jiving. Because that's a true intent. You know, like we mentioned earlier, that fear is a sense of concern. Yeah. You know, whether it be somebody got you jammed up and you got and you run and the adrenaline starts warming up, but the fear of the Lord is heavy.
Yeah, because that fear leads to what? Oh! Yeah, true fear, like the worst fear is to be like for a boy, when you know, like you like that, just you get eaten up by a big key, you know, you're like, oh shit. You're like, hey bro, you gotta go for what you know.
Hey, but even then, like fear and faith, they go together. That's why they said, no, he was not to the same thing.
Fear is the what? Beginning of wisdom.
Like I said, like you feel somebody, you're not gonna cross the line. It's all about perspective.
That's the first he drew a line. Hey, you don't know how to choose me to deal with me. Let me teach you how to deal with me. Cross this line. I got something for you. I'm gonna give you something to remind you of. And it's what? It's a fearful thing. He teaches you right then and there. Cross this line. Hey, this is what do parents do to their child? All right, for 5 or 6, 7 months. For 6, 7 months. Hey, no motherfucker, you can have your way. You don't know no better. Round by like 1, 8, 9. Hey, you know my face. you know my voice, you know my certain fluctuation. I know you got a little temperament because you're growing to become what I am. Niggas fight every day. So you think this baby don't get?
Yeah.
You start hearing that shit, pop. What's up? It's an order. It's an order. It's a way of going about raising the thing up, man, in the proper way, to give it the proper sight and the proper perspective. All right.
Yeah, I got some
bring that up.
Psalm 37:23. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, Yahweh Shai. He delighteth in his way. Just like you were mentioning about the situations the Lord moved you out before the calamity took place with those chemical plants. That's the steps of the Lord ordering the way of a good man. You know, we can use that as faith building, because you might be moved out of the situation or whatever it may be, but you gotta understand like the goal of the Most High. You know, his way, his ordinance, your steps are already ordered. You know, so when you want to work in the Lord, man, you gotta just trust in the Lord, man. And in the end, you're gonna find out the Lord will keep you right back the whole time.
Always, God. Brother got
Yeah, Proverbs 16:1. It says the preparation of the heart and hand and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord.
So the preparation of a man, it says the preparation of what? The heart. The mind of a man. It's for what?
It's from the Lord.
So it's from the Lord. You got to make a point, okay?
And it says all the ways of man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weighing the spirit.
Yes.
Going the way is direct. Lord, he direct those footsteps, man.
You see, make the cold ass, man.
That's why it's a good thing to fall into the hands of the Lord. Lord, he can just give you into a scenario where I don't fall in your favor.
Read that back one more time. It says, man, that he because think the cold. Cold, they said it was, it was overcast that day. Cold, man, I done did it other times and I was good. Or whatever, but he didn't know. It's like, hey, man, you take this trip today. Hey, you finna meet your mate. So read that back one more time, I'm sure. Yeah, it's just the point.
It says all the ways of man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the spirit.
That's what it is. Jake moved from that getting back to the point of resonation. It's like when you resonate with shit, all of your feelings are validated and justified for some reason or another. But when you bring out this truth, when you bring your feelings up against this truth, you go to see like, now I ain't justified it. But how do you get that? How do you get that under that lack of better word, that understanding? By going through, then you can actually use that word like, I know, I get it, man. I understand that shit. Like, damn, that's why he said what he said. All right, my brother had something. Go ahead.
This book of Proverbs, chapter 20, verse 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?
Why is Wilson being shot off over there in Israel now? See, read that back one more time.
It's like if I was Mrs.
Yeah. It's like, see, we starting to understand the Lord, man, because he's telling you, he constantly telling you, if you can have a feeling or a perspective or a way that you want a man to move. He gonna move his own way, and you gonna be offended in it, or you gonna pro the love. So you know that old saying, it's hey, to know me is to love me. To really know the Lord is to love him. And if you don't love the Lord, it's because you don't know him. And if you don't love him, you hate him. It's just simple. Like the Lord ain't calling for that resonation. Like it's resonating. Bring that definition up. Bring out your definition. Bring out your
Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?
The Lord is going to direct your way, and that's what we got to pray for, man. Lord, give me the understanding. Teach me how to see it your way, man. Because this step that I took to the left, hey, man, I thought it was going to lead to this, but it led to that. Damn, man. Fuck. You was right, Lord. Now it's like what the brother read the precept a couple of weeks ago. You begin to think on certain things like you moving in your own will, you begin to slap your thigh, man. And you truly do grow to understand, it's like, damn, just like I look back at a father now, you're all me. Don't be mad at your daddy for real. Don't be mad at how he treats you. The Lord same way, man. The Lord is the exact same way, man. The way that He's showing us to go, man, it's a saying in the world that your parents won't always steer you right, but they'll never lead you wrong. The Lord ain't never steered you wrong. He ain't gonna never lead you wrong, because He's just perfect. He's right, man. You see? All of the ways of Yahweh Shem shall right.
This is Psalms 119 and 133. It says, order my steps in thy word, and let not...
Sit that prayer. Sit down. King David. You see? It's David, man. We praying for these mercies, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's a spell. It's a righteous spell.
Back to Psalm 119 and 133, it says, order my steps in thy word, and let not any iniquity have dominion over me.
It says, order thy steps in thy word. And who is the word? Yahweh Shah. So we're gonna follow the ordinance of Yahweh Shah through Yahweh Shah. No, we can't even mention the Father without saying the Son's name. That's how great we respected this order is. You see? Read it. Yeah.
Psalm 119 and 133, it says, order my steps in thy word, and let not any iniquity have dominion over me.
That's what we're praying, not to have iniquity have dominion over us, because we all go off, man. But the scriptures say that woe be unto him that roughly paraphrase what you say? Labors in his who let not your sins weigh you down, your iniquities lift themselves up. You'll read that back one more time. It's a lot. Yeah, you got it.
Psalm 119 and 133 in the NLT, it says, guide my steps by your word, so I will not be overcome by evil.
So I won't be overcome by evil. You know what evil means? It goes into a bad time. Because that's what's coming to this place. A bad time. And if you don't understand Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you do. Because we know it's future. We resonate with this song. This is the king of carnality, man. Remember that. How did he get Eve to go off, man? He appeared to her carnal nature. You gonna have power. You gonna be a god. You know they'll worship you, Mother Mary. Queen of heaven worship. He saw the king of carnality. He know how to get to us in ways that, hey man, you spiritually, hey, it would only take the spirit to come down to something to reach Jacob. Esau know how to reach you on his throne.
But at the same time, the Lord got us in the spirit, in the midst of the valley of the shadow of death, with the light on, man. You know, so we can, navigate for lack of better word through the valley of the shadow of death.
Satan works with gradually. Start with a seed, they continue to grow. If you don't check yourself, to the fear of the Lord, and that shit overcome you. It could be with social media, like Brother said, women. You can start, become famous or get some status on your side. You think you're doing something, man. Next thing you know, your videos lacking, now you gear more towards this over here. That should be in thrown on the cloud, man. So we have to be mindful of the fear of the Lord and how the Lord pretty much we despise this world. You know what I'm saying? So when you understand like the Lord just hates every fucking thing, you shouldn't be too caught up into these things in the world, man. Because now you're going up the path of the Most High. Now you can get frustrated and piss off at your way. You see?
Just thinking that name is spiritual. But when you see the dichotomy of it though, it's like when you look at it, it's like it's instant gratification, but yet it's the play of gradualism. Like it's a slow get there. Like why is the nigga woman chasing the degree? Why is Jake chasing the bag? You see? It's like I really can't even find the words to articulate it, you know? But it gets you hooked on the quick drug for a long slow death, man. Yep. Like this instant gratification or whatever for Jake, it's you can get instantly how you get some instant bars. But Jake, for some reason, you gotta grind 40 years, rob, steal, kill to get $100,000 to even get some retirement. You see, one is a slow grind. If you doing it the right way, it's a slow grind. But to get it wicked, it's instant, man. Instant gratification. Yep.
They can teach a motherfucker that's coming out of
Yeah. And anything, if anything, what are they gonna do? They're gonna the exact definition that the brother just went into earlier. You're gonna revert. You're gonna resound something that sounds good that you heard. And you don't fully even fucking understand.
That's why they be making genders now.
Yeah.
Giving a new definition of what a woman, because back then the woman was served.
Yeah.
Now this bitch, this shit empowerment,
Yeah. But what's so funny? At the end of the day, when they show you on TV, it's only one or two ways they're gonna show you. Either you're respected one, or you're a freak, man. You see? It's still only two ways they show a cis man or cross gender. He's still on some freakism. He's still acting like a slut woman. It's just pure madness in this place, man.
Got one real quick.
Yeah.
This Proverbs 22, and I started verse 17. Now ear, hear the words of the wise, apply thy heart unto my knowledge. For it is a pleasant thing if thou keep them within, and it shall regard the fitting of thy lips. Just going into that wisdom. We're going to speak upon that. You know, they bow down our heads. First and foremost, you got to become humble to attain these words, man. And like brother going into the fashion of this world, one thing the fashion of this world will push you is pride, man. You know, they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear anything.
To a point, it's almost getting to a point. It's like people. I just seen on the internet that little baby motherfucker like took a video of her just getting on the plane. It used to be take this 3 years ago. Oh, she a boss chick. She powered up. She get money. She a real female. All whatever. Man, every comment up under that video is like, bro, we don't care. It's like, we just seen what happened to Diddy. It's like, we know what you're doing to keep, and you think we care. We ain't flying like that. And there was another Jake that said up under it, which is true. When you live like that, I ain't sure this is how I live. Why am I showing off how I live? Like, this is what I do. I understand me recording a special moment that don't happen too often, you know? But if I do this often, why I get on the plane, you don't record yourself getting in the car.
They got like a little pose with it too.
Yeah, Jake is like, yo, man, it's like, it's to a point, it's like, we don't care. If you ain't putting money in my pocket, we don't care, man. That's what is this place of society is going. No love for no one, man. Jake only care about you if he can take off, if he can join your clout tribe. And that's what Israel is becoming too. And it's a car niggas, man.
Going back to you, Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Arise, how do you arise, man? By waking up. Was it the Kennedy movement? Was it the Nation of Islam? Was it the 5%? Was it the Asiatic black man? No. Arise in the understanding that you are an Israelite. That's how you're going to rise up, man. So, start back.
Arise and depart, for this is not your rest.
Depart where? Depart from what? The Western philosophy of thinking, Western society philosophy of thinking. That's what you're supposed to depart from. Because though it's a lot of Jakes that don't live here in America. You think South America ain't gonna get a judgment? You think various parts of the planet Earth is not gonna get a judgment? They are. Why? Because though they physically are not located in America, spiritually you're in America. You're right here with these people. Why? Because you're in the spirit of this place, right?
And that's why Revelation 18 says all the kings have committed fornication with them. So like I say, then it says 2 Timothy 16, warn to be Asian.
Yep.
They not have made ourselves like that.
Yep. Sure did. So what? They was right there in the bed with them. They was in all in one consent.
Let me finish it. That's like a little bit more. Continuing on. Micah 2:10, it says, so rise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword of destruction.
Jake thinks I'm gonna get a degree, I'm gonna get a happy wife, happy life, and I'm mentally gonna be complete. I won't stress anymore, I won't complain. I'm gonna be cool. The Lord said to ride you in the car. But this is not your race. For it shall destroy you with a sword destruction. So what? The more you invest in this place, the more you think, the more you lay, you put trust in this place, the more sword that destruction that you will receive it. Because you fully set roots in this place, like a tree. So it's only one way to uproot a deep-rooted tree. What you gotta do? You gotta set it on fire. You gotta put fire. You gotta burn the stump. You gotta burn the stump, man. See, these people are fully rooted in this place, man. The Lord said, arise ye in the heart, for this is not your rest. So these people, our people are content with, I got a big booty girl, you know, I got a degree, I got 100K in the bank, I got 100,000 followers on Instagram. I'm straight. I'm good. I got this shit. You could even be Cassinet right now. That little midget, he really do think like he's a success. Dude, you're on the fringe. He's on the fringe boat. Just I know this brother. No, you remember the Y2K, the internet, like when the internet had the big boom, when it was a big boom on the houses. You had a lot. That's how a lot of these guys like Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, they came up during that Y2K. They came up on that bubble.
Yeah.
You see?
And if I may add, you got a spirit, not to go off the topic, but that's leading up to that season. Like you said, because even that word Cassinet, he is streaming now, for lack of a better word. But he's the one that push forth the vibration to the new people. One thing that he's famous for streaming, motherfuckers was like in like VR for like 6 hours and shit. You know?
That's just like they got like this shit like for the NBA now. You ain't gotta be there no more.
Yeah,
you just had a VR, you had a VR headset, and it's like you actually there at the game. You know?
He's
going back to that technology.
life to you. He's repackaging real life to you. You can all you had to do is make the tickets cheaper. Nah, that ain't good enough. Nah, the tickets is what the tickets is, man. It's still sanctified to see it in real life. But you know what? I buy this $500 VR, this $500 VR set, and you can see that same game. And I said it to you.
And put your chip in too. You know?
You can finish off what you had.
That was pretty easy to begin. But again, they're just going back into that flesh. He's like playing on that flesh.
Yeah, he the king of carnality, man.
Because nigga, just because a nigga he want to see the game, you know what I'm saying, on Thursday, a nigga want to watch the playoff, nigga gonna actually risk his life. He gonna go down to his local post office and take that seat. He'll be going to be comfortable in America, like the brother was just mentioning, man. Everything in America is about comfortability, and like the brother mentioned earlier, it's really low level, man. And that's really a low vibration spirit when you comfortable all the time. Because what happens when something that you don't expect happens? You fall apart.
It was a millionaire. I just looked at it last night. It was a millionaire. He was 37 years old. He called in on the show, on the Ramsey Davis show. He called in and said, I'm 37 years old. I'm a millionaire. My life sucks. I have nothing to do. I have no desires. I have no wants. You want me to tell you what this cracker told me? This cracker? He said, we don't work to work. We work to live. It's like, bitch, no we don't. We work to live, man. We don't live to work. You saw he was like, go be a greater slave. But even with the money, he has gotten everything that Jake would desire on his side. This nigga might got it at 36 million. He said, I have no purpose in life. No purpose in life. You done, because that's the spirit of Esau in this place. It has a ceiling, it has a box, man. You know? This place has a ceiling, it has a box. What is left to do after this? It's like a video game. You get some money, you have some, you get a couple of women, maybe you have some children, you get a house, and maybe you get some fame and notoriety here in America if you're lucky. But really, you just perverse if you want this, honestly. And you can have all of that without the fame and notoriety. Be a righteous man.
Yeah, motherfuckers, if I may add, he been got now, like, the simple life with him. That's going now. Again, niggas want to be extra, for lack of better words.
So, what is this Edomite telling you in actuality when you hear me? 37 years old and I have no purpose, no drive in life because I've accomplished everything I've done. So, what is he finna do? He finna become the devil. You finna mess with kids. You finna drink blood. You finna do something, watch, because you gotta get your adrenaline pumped. You gotta get your adrenaline going. Huh?
I got something for you real quick, just to bag you up. But this needs some time to live it up. Lamentations 4 in verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Eden, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked.
What is that cup, man? That cup of trembling, man. That cup of judgment. It said it shall be passed through unto thee.
Hey, it's like the curses.
That's the curses, yeah.
That's what they Edomite feeling. He feeling the curses now. That's the reason why he called me and saying, I'm a millionaire, but I'm still the prince. You know what I'm saying? Even Lil Wayne said that not too long ago. Motherfucker said, I made all these great songs, but sometimes he can't sleep at night. And the reason why, because he's wicked. He realized what he had to do to get those wicked riches, man. You know?
Just to be with I know y'all said it good shit with
Usher. I said, Usher be like this, man.
No, that was true too. That was true. That was true. Yeah, because Jake had came out. It was I think his parent was
ODB.
Odell Beckham. Yep, he was doing Odell. Yep. His mama, cause I believe Jake. Like so simply, Jake mama came out and was like, well, you know, they got technology. Hey, no, AI wasn't even doing it 4 years ago when that video came out. AI just got crazy these last 2 years. You know, so we know that's a pump fake, man. Here it is, Jake admit their wickedness, man. Nah, Jake, hey, more pride. Yeah, he more pride. So let's get back into the scripture. Okay.
It's Isaiah 47 verse 1. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Come down, sit in the dust. What is the dust representation of? Confusion. Look at America, man. This guy, confused. Smoking on the iron lung. Smoking on the iron rod, bro. Putting metal shards in his lungs, man. Come sit down in the dust of confusion. Right? What is that ultimate confusion? The Lord is dealing with me. He's dealing with my people. And my kingdom shall continue forever. That he's with this homosexuality. He's with the pedophilia that they're trying to push. This is the confusion. They think the Lord is with all of this, man. They just getting a little resistance from the very a few wayward Israelites. They've always been in that trouble. That's why they finna get you off. They finna go get you off the map this time. Man. This way they finna run. They finna try to get every Jake off possible. There's gonna be a lot of Edomites that get caught because look, you don't have protection. You got the curse of Jacob now. You know, like certain Jakes got the complexion for protection because they look like Esau. Yeah. They really Jacob. Justin Bieber. But it's gonna be a lot of Edomites get caught up in this judgment because you look like Jacob. Did you bring that up?
Yeah, it says come down.
Yep, the weeks and tears. Yep.
It says come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. It says sit on the ground. There is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans.
So being brought low. O Chaldeans. Who the Chaldeans? Those are those ancient Hamites, all right? That were going into witchcraft, man. They was going into witchcraft and divinations and warlocks, man. Witches and warlocks, man. Because you niggas is warlocks, man. You gotta say that. Right?
Hey, from the spirit, that's why I know down here in Birmingham they got the Magic City Plastic Company. You know what I'm saying? Which that's nothing but wicked. Even why I call it Magic City. Right. You know, showing you with overall things. You talking about witches and warlocks. People think it's crazy. They're not doing it. We see witches there every day, man. And one of the main things they do, they throw curses upon the children of Yasharala, man. You know, they tell the fathers, hey, this supposed to be your people. This supposed to be Yasharala. You know? You got it.
Yeah, you good. That's the spirit.
Yeah, it says, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Yeah, you ain't no look what's being said around the earth now, man. These nations is rising up. The weak are saying they're strong. Why? Because his witchcraft, his spells, they're not working. No, they're not working anymore. He has more. He needs some greater sacrifice, man. You see?
They make love in that drunkenness. They said they are mad, and now they see the result of being under the influence of America. Now your woman out of one and shit. You know what I mean? Now this bitch got on tights. You know what I mean? Now this bitch wearing the wig and she got lashes on her head. You see your children, this nigga lazy, degenerate. Now you think he got the king. All that shit came from America.
One of the most hateful things I think you see on the internet. One with the nigga want to start a kid on. And then try to act like she harder than Judah. It's like, yo, man, somebody
trying to Elamite woman or some shit. With the starter kid.
Yo, man, you heathens got something, but it's still, we got to understand it in balance, man. That's why the Lord is allowing us to go through it, but it kind of makes sense because these heathens, they want to be it, you know, but at the same time, they want to establish their superiority over us at the same time, you know? All right, you'll read that back, Baba Jujah?
Yeah, it says, Isaiah 40:1, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground.
It says virgin daughter of Babylon, so that's speaking of America, the country that never been touched. Hey, Jacob.
It says there's no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
There's no throne, bro. So there's no kingdom to come. Here, Esau, you got China, you got Moab thinking they got necks. You got kings. Yeah, you got kings. No. Yeah, Russia. Yeah, kings. Yeah. Gog and Magog. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I'm saying team. I want to say Gog and Magog. I want to talk about their landman. You got Gog and Magog, they got necks, man. And hey, they flexing big shit right now, too.
And even those prices between Israel and Hamas, that thing is gonna continue to increase. And niggas don't even talk about this. Like the strike that happened, Nick Jake ain't talking about that. First thing Jake talking about is a football game.
Jake sleep, man. You know what I mean? Like it's like I had to listen to the spirit. I spoke on that. Like these niggas distracted. They spirit, man. These niggas distracted. But the scripture speak about how in 2 Ezra 6:22, how the storehouse shall be found empty. Then it goes on to continue how the trumpet shall be blown and the men shall fear. That's going into the newscaster, man. You know, because then that's when when the news get it, that's gonna be at the last minute. The shells gonna be empty then. You know what I mean? And like you said, Jake ain't worried about that. These niggas worried about football season, Diddy parties and shit like that. You know what I mean? Not knowing right before you know, thinking the famine is approaching.
They can take inflation.
Yeah, take that. Realize inflation is gonna fucking fuck up the food process too.
That's what I said, like that trumpet going to the newscast first, it had to be spoken first by the prophet. Prophesy these niggas just show them the newscast. With Jake not knowing process, when they say that they're gonna counsel, pretty much suspend, strike, whatever, Jake is pretty much wiping their face like shit, that was close.
But you want me to tell you what that creates? It creates that a condition within Jake that they're always still looking for each other. They'll get it together. They'll get it together at the last second. You know, we went out and Jake went and wiped these stores clean these last 2-3 days, man. They wiped these stores clean to a point that, you know, they were showing it all over the internet.
It's like I was at T-Town, Tuscaloosa. They're Northport, they was wiping them shit up clean.
I got videos.
Yeah, see, that's
tearing them up. So now they feel like they probably spent $400 that they didn't want to spend in thinking that, you know, they were preparing themselves against an evil. But now it's over with, the strike's over with, and they looking at all their tissue sitting up against the wall. Like, I can't shit that much in the next 5 years.
On top of that, they make shit in America. They make it in America. 99% of the tissue come out of America. So why the fuck are you worried about that?
But it's more than,
you know what I'm saying? It's more important thing going on than fucking tissue, man.
yeah, he lulling these people to sleep, man. Something bad's gonna happen. No, nothing bad happened. The strike didn't happen. We got it together. We paid the guy $61 an hour. $61 out. That was a play by Esau. I do believe through the spirit. That was just a play by Esau to let you know we're automated things. Because that was the whole point of that whole argument. Them dudes was getting paid. They get paid $100,000 a year. The dude coming in off the street. They had broke that down. All you got to do is make $48 an hour on the 40-hour scale. On the 40-hour week, you make $100,000 in a year. So these dudes making 41. That's just mandatory overtime. They making upwards of $100.
And time and a half.
Time and a half, yeah, that time and a half. But really, I don't even think they get time and a half. Some of the dudes get double time, right? So they get paid $120 an hour now, right? So we think it was about the they pay. That was just Esau putting his words in something like automated systems. You know, they conditioning you with the convenience of automation. There will come loss of jobs. We have to get used to it. That's what he's conditioning in the mind of the people. And how the people look at it is they always say, well, as long as it doesn't affect me. But when it affects you, you didn't give a damn when I was pissed off because it affected me first. But now that it's on your doorstep, I'm supposed to cry with you. Nah, man. We ain't doing it.
Got some point.
You got it.
This is with the 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 3. But when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
And that's what's being said, man. Peace and safety. Sudden destruction is going to come upon them. But we see it. We see it before our very eyes, man. Sudden destruction, man. Them foregoing that strike, that ain't gonna save the American economy. They're just gonna find another way to wreck it. And they still say, even though they had a strike for what, a day and a half? You're gonna feel that over the next 2 weeks, in the course of the next 2 weeks, man. Yeah, without resources, it's not your prices are gonna get jacked up. And after those prices get jacked up, you think they're gonna take them back down? And nah, it ain't going that way, man.
Hey, even in dollar store, it's the dollar and 25 cents.
Yeah.
That's a 25-cent increase. That's a big amount.
That's an extremely big amount. The fact that they up what? They said it was 41% increase on. They went from $41 to $63 in a day. Like that's gonna be fucked around America. Those dudes is getting paid on that portion. The entire country is gonna foot that bill. You got it.
Got to look more at this. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 3, it says, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they should not escape.
Yeah, hey, I get another one to that. The Air Force has just made its quota. The Army and the Navy has just made its quota after missing its recruitment quota for the last 3 years. They feel as if they're in a great place. Yeah, you made the recruiting numbers. Yeah, but look at what you had to do to get the numbers up. You had to let dudes that you kicked out, dudes that had drug charges, a dude that was 10 pounds overweight, now he's 40 pounds overweight. He can come back in because he's still willing.
Hey, a man, a woman that was a man, they'll set them
Yeah, they shut them down.
And they paying for their service.
And they telling you what? Oh, we're more inclusive. This is gonna make for a more broad military. No, they telling the people, peace and safety. Our numbers are coming back up. The numbers in the unemployment, they're at an all-time low. Now, we more than likely, I hope Trump get in office. Right? That's another sign of peace and safety to the people. But then what? Sudden destruction. Because Trump does represent, in these times, he represents a level of peace and resolve in an unstable world when it comes to American affairs. He represents the dude. And with him possibly getting back in the office, then sudden destruction, right? Right? Because it's the will of Yahweh Shiyah B'Shai. Show me one thing that Esau was giving you that didn't have a side effect. Everything that Esau was giving you had a side effect that came with it, right? So we understand this guy. He say one thing, do another, and he can have good intentions, but the results are piss poor.
made. It's the book of Psalms. Psalms chapter 55 and verse 21. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords.
Read that back, somebody.
Psalms 55 verse 21. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Yeah, Esau, his wordplay is immaculate. He prides himself on communication, you know, the ability to save, the art of saying. That's it. His words are smoother than butter, man. That's what Esau's pushing now. That's the greatest profession you can get into. The more lucrative is not to be a nurse, not to be a doctor, it's to get into saving. Let's lie to people. And let's respect it. So Esau came and lied. You got it?
The war was in his heart.
War was in his heart. So you know what? Let me give you Social Security so we can take care of the elderly. When they get into a particular age, we're going to start the Social Security Act. Okay, that sounds great. Great in theory, but you taking $50 out of my check every week. Yeah, for them. Yeah, and then on top of that, you ain't even putting these people in nursing homes. And then what make it even so crazy for us to be doing, we won't see Shirley Lee in the nursing home. You gonna see Billy Bob or Josephine. Betty White. Yeah.
Read that back. It says, Psalms 55 verse 21 again, it says the words of his mouth were smooth than butter, but war was in his heart.
Hey, so like if I may add, it says, because they remind me of what we did to the moving nights, man. Because, we were actually nursing them all those back in there. Putting them on different herbs and different ways to die. But one time, it got to a point where Esau showed his true colors.
Yeah.
That's Rock 12, never trust thy enemy came into play.
Hey, brother, go get him.
It's spirit.
Come.
Y'all bring that.
Hey, matter of fact, since he's going, because I was just watching, let's get into something. Read that, brother.
It says his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
So Esau comes with a great plan, just like the president. What this? I'm running on this platform. Yeah, that shit sounds nice, but let's see the results of it. Let's see the effects of your implementation of your plan. And it's been nothing but hell and misery to us, man. We just been getting our asses kicked. Every which way did Esau tell Jacob to receive some form of what's the word?
Relief.
Yeah, relief, but no, it's in the sense of Jake looks to be seen as equal in the sight of Esau. The scriptures tell us like, why turnest thy way to seek love? You see, Jake. I'm gonna let the scriptures read this. I don't even want to get off topic. We can rank all day on Israel.
It's like if the spirit of the devil take him. Because at the end of the day, they got do the most to seek the love of himself. You know, that's why the scripture says the devil, I wish I brother your covenant with your shall be disavowed. Because you working with Esau, you love this man, and you trust in his system, ultimately it's going to come to an end. You know, look again, there's plenty of examples what happened when you trust the so-called white man. You know, again, if you don't believe us, just ask a Rude white. If you don't believe him, ask a Gadite. Now, if you don't believe him, you can even ask a Moabite. But even Moab and Elam and Ishmael is feeling the effects of Esau, defiling the whole planet.
Absolutely.
It's like even what he did with Section 8. You know, how he divided the home, divide and conquer. You know, the woman took the Section 8. You can't have a man in the house. You know, and now you see statistics show that, you know, the single parent homes, you know, the kids is fucked up.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like that brought the nation low. I forgot who said the saying, but you know, the saying goes, standing by the nation by the women.
Yeah.
Standing with the women, man. And that shows, that brought the nation low, man. Like going back what you were saying. All because trusting in this fucking devil benefits, man.
And even Ishmael, I ain't gonna lie, Ishmael women is one of the most horny motherfuckers you'll run across. They wouldn't say nothing to you, they wouldn't even look at your eyes. You promise out there, they'll keep on moving. You know, because they know the status, for the lack of better term. Because you can't bring no bad thing to the Father's house, especially over there in the Lord. You know? Y'all brothers got it.
Yeah, I remember that podcast, that podcast, man. He like one of the children. He said the podcast, all these Jake bitches.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
He was like showing the ways of the East, but they couldn't really see that shit. Like, damn, how the fuck you submit to a man? Yeah, how it go, but he was like, you know, they so adapted to this Western culture mindset, they can't really see what she was talking about. You know what I'm saying? How a man, I want to reach against to a man. That's how I want supposed to be, man.
That was a fresh thing.
Yeah. It was on Fresh Fit. Esau likes to put a line. He like to put up the smoke and mirrors, man. Make things appear make things appear to be one way when it isn't. Really, I'll explain it like this. We know it's men. If I talk to this brother in the wrong way, even though we're in the truth, it's like it's a line that you get touched. Women on the east side, they understand because it's still a threat of it. You know that natural order in which how the Lord set things up. You know that veil isn't so thick over there as it is here. Over here, only a 6'4" or 4'6" woman will jump up in one of these brothers' face and talk about That has to be a demon. That's a spirit. That's a Western philosophy, man. That's why the Lord said, rise you in the dark, because try that shit in the day and take the trouble. Try to take the trouble. We're gonna see real quick, like if a brother could pull. But I just paraphrase what the scripture says. It's like every thought shall be brought into subjection to captivity under Yahweh Hashem outside in Corinthians.
Hey, if I may add, because that's what the West teach you. The West teach you to separate from Yahweh. You know?
Brother, go get it. Yeah.
Y'all got it.
Yeah, that. It's second.
Yeah, the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 10, starting at verse 5.
Start at verse 4.
Both got it.
Yeah, you gotta get it right up. Because it's important now, you got it.
But the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
If I may add, it just shows you that we dealing with the spirit here. Because the weapons of Esau is what? Carnal. Esau was blessed with the sword. But the Lord blessed us with the sword of the spirit.
He said, but mighty through Yahweh by small shot to the pulling down the stronghold.
Yeah, to pull it down the stronghold. This big rest way of thinking. We throw that shit away because again, we know that Western way of thinking don't lead to life. Again,
Beautiful. Bring that back because it made me think this. It's like Esau, he did it with the internet. Read this.
Yep. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but
So
mighty.
one of his carnal weapons is the internet. That's how he was able. How else did this woman in China hear this bullshit? Well, it was the unicorn, man. It's like it's a Chinese song, man. We can't take over hard as hell. That shit hard as hell. How did Jay get that New York vibe, man? How did they get that Goldie vibe all the way over there in Moab, man? You got it through the internet, man.
and that's how you know they Jake too.
Yeah.
That shit resonated.
Yeah, it resonated.
That
It's
shit
like,
resonated.
man, look, I don't care if you fools don't like this. I'm fucking with this. You hear that Jake for you?
Yeah.
Total outcast. You know they ain't gonna be shit in that society. Help them. Anybody want to put on the garbage? Put on the garbage to get right. You feel me? What you got? It's a lot.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the most high to pulling down the stronghold.
Like just for a minute, you was talking about that like 3 or 4 people. That's not right, you know? And I think the rest of the women, they had like 3 or 4 apostles. You know, but then it was one Ephraimite driver who was raised up in the East. And for lack of better words, he was trying to teach the women to be righteous in for lack of better words, they denied it. And that's what the end of even Jacob, when you come with perfection and the way that is right. If it's uncomfortable for them, if it's something new, they're going to reject it and ultimately demonize it.
Yeah, they're gonna ridicule. Yeah. They gonna vilify.
You really let your man have another woman, you know, you really cook for him every night, like, damn. You really clean up, like,
Yeah, you
really got purpose.
I ain't doing all that till I see a ring on my
Yeah, like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
man.
It's a sign. That shit anti-masculine. You know what I mean? 'Cause they tell you that masculine energy, that shit, they say
Toxic,
it's toxic.
toxic.
So what they do is when you suppress that shit, they say weak men, some men be hard
But
time.
it's kind of funny.
Yeah, you got a society of men that's been suppressing that masculine energy because of matriarch. That's why we're taking trouble. Everybody gonna get it, man.
Hey, that's how you say that they make you out society. Because again, this world play up to the women. Yeah, that's why niggas want to be women. They want, because they really want to ease your life. You know what I'm saying?
But you see it, like that's why the internet is wicked. Because the ones that he allow you to see on the internet, yeah, they push that shit. They push it. But in real life, like they ain't moving like that.
Cardi B. Cardi B, y'all really seen that?
They ain't moving like that in real life.
That
man.
bitch, the little city girl bitch.
Yeah,
She said,
yeah,
I'm a lady. I ain't
Yeah.
She was them concert, they were trying to twerk. And she was like, shit, I'm a lady, I don't twerk. It's like, bitch.
But that's what you promote though. Like going back to Cardi B, like the nigga also he recorded, he said, oh, you said you don't cook or clean. But this bitch cook or clean, man. Just going back.
That's their nature though. That's the like real North Kingdom Latino women, that's our nature. She go watch her mama do that shit.
Yeah,
He taught her that shit for real.
They say the black woman is a bad vibration upon the planet Earth.
She is, man. She really is.
She like a demon. They catch on fire, man. Now everybody got demons in it because this bitch can't hear you.
Yep.
You know, like Bible shot, you gotta get the precept. Bible shot. You got Genesis the 3rd chapter. It's going back on the roof. Because again, this is nothing new. No, this actually happened from the beginning. The reason why Eve acted this way, the reason why she had this type of liver, she got that liver from so-called white people. You know, brothers got to get it.
Look at Genesis chapter 3, verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord Yahweh power had made.
And we already know that word subtile is the serpent actually talking about. But then subtile actually wise or even know. And that's how Esau and that curse was the secret spirit on Esau's David, especially David.
And he said unto the woman, yeah, that's the Most High said, you should not eat from every tree of the garden. And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden. But the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High said, you should not eat of it. Neither shall you touch it unless you die.
And that's it, because people say, yeah, he's talking about a fruit, an apple. You know, that's what Jake niggas talking about. But it's really talking about philosophies, man. That's why people say food for thought. You know, not a lot of words. So people say that you can eat this philosophy, you can eat this, and what about this you over here? Yeah, that's how.
No, Salak, no, finish your point. Salak, I wasn't trying to finish.
You gotta go.
I got to Hosea 10, verse 13. You have power with you. You have eat You have to eat the fruit of life.
Yeah, you have to eat the fruit of life.
Yeah.
And that's that fruit that serpent led Eve to. He probably, you know, again, like somebody who was forced somebody, you hook the food up right.
Yeah.
You make that shit look good.
Yeah.
And that's what he did spiritually with Eve.
Yeah.
He showed her, look at these, look at the others.
Yeah.
The women are queen. You know, look at the other ladies. The women, she can have the fruit of God.
Yeah, but we had righteous fruit already.
That's it.
But Jake being God's, it was still something there that Jake wanted, you know, in that flesh, you know. Jake, we in the flesh still. Jake wanted and thought upon the thing. And the Lord was like, exactly what I needed from your plan.
And it's good. That's good because that's how we actually did guys, because he had to learn both sides. So it was actually a necessary evil for Eve to do that shit. Go back to that Hosea quick again. I think it's in the moment. You got it.
Yeah, Hosea 10, and continue on. He says, because thou didst trust in thy way,
Thou didst trust in thy way, you got it.
in the multitude of thy mighty men.
In the multitude of thy mighty men, read it from the top again.
It's like, it says, you have plowed with
You have plowed wickedness. And again, when you plow something, you put the time into it. You exert yourself to it. That's what Jake did. Jake actually plowed and exert themselves in wickedness, man. Adultery. I know, especially like Northern tribe. Northern tribe, even though they say yeah, the families stick together, Northern tribe is heavy in adultery.
Oh man, I was just, hey, that's the spirit. I was just gonna say, like, as good as the Northern Kingdom woman act in submissiveness to a degree, she is the biggest slut, man. She is a huge slut, and I know this from experience, man. From experience. Hey, yo, man, the Latin woman is a whore, man. She's the filthiest thing to eat like.
It's sick.
That's the closest thing to eat like amongst Jake.
Breeds trade, man.
We heard it. You remember more? I'll never forget it. Israelite sold a body for a burrito. It's like, they told it on national television. Like, y'all people cool, man.
Israel is killing Bruce over, man.
Yeah.
Hit a friend.
This is 01. This is 01.
She didn't get a drink with her.
Yeah, he didn't get a drink with it.
It says,
Continue from the top.
it says, yeah, blind wickedness. Yeah, even the fruit of lies, because thou didst trust in thy way.
Yeah, you trust in your own when you live, you lean to your own understanding, which ultimately is going to lead to death, man. That's why the brother read earlier, the way of a man, he might think he's right in his own eyes, but the will of the Lord should stand, man. You got it?
It says, in the multitude of thy mighty men.
In the multitude of mighty men, so the people you think they got the truth, or you think they're doing well, or you think they're heavy and deep, ultimately they're going to get destroyed too, man. And the reason why, because you barking into these philosophies which actually lead into death.
And I wanted to say through that because it proves that a woman is only as strong as the man is willing to defend her. Right? It's simple. Adam was set up as a defense from all philosophies for Eve. Right? But the fact that Adam didn't go into the right, and his defense of her would have been, hey man, shut the fuck on and that stuff. And he'd have pushed it out of her mind.
Actually, if I may have the spirit, even though scripture don't say, I believe in certain things now. And you can tell that when I'm from the Adam rejected it.
When the elder said, the spirit first.
Yeah, he probably went to him first. He was a servant, man.
Yeah, we extrapolate.
So he probably said, yeah, I mean, again, he's not in the scriptures, but you got to realize Esau, he said, oh, I know I can't give him. You know what I mean? Like, man, I know my kids eat the woman.
Who did he tell that? But he told us that in the Willie Lynch film.
So the spirit of Uncle Shah, so like I try to get you out there, going back in time, we did a video about the Willie, it's like over 170 points about the Willie Lynch that affect us to the very
Yeah, I read that motherfucker in the 4th grade, through and through. After I read it, I was hot. I knew that it was like, yeah, I don't like these folks. It's like, I went back to school, I couldn't stand it, man. I gave this hell out there.
And it's the spirit, going back to the scriptures, it says, just like he was most subtle, the enemies to the field. So for lack of better words, Esau knew how to finesse this shit. That's why he sent us to school. You know?
Cunning hunter.
Yeah, a cunning hunter.
And
Cain, Esau, you know, they always had that winning spirit, man.
they know how to hunt their prey. You know, we not in their crosshairs. So he gonna what? He gonna like a cunning hunter. A cunning hunter is patient when he has to be. I can't chase down no deer. I gotta wait. I gotta set the snare for this motherfucker. Yeah. I gotta put him in an environment in which he think he's good. I gotta make him think this is the most natural environment. But really, it's an artificial setup. Yeah. You finna be dim. You finna end up on the dinner table. Esau, man, cunning hunter, and that's exactly what the premise of this it started out at camp. It's how Esau was conditioning Jake through resignation. Esau creates an environment. He set the pheromones out. He'll set the call. He'll set the trap. All I gotta do now is just patient. Yeah, I just gotta sit here and wait. See?
Hey, Papa Bashar, let's go ahead and go back to Jesus' third chapter. You got it? I'm starting Let's start at 2 somebody.
It says, Genesis 3 and 2, and the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, Paul have said you should not eat of it.
Yes, because ultimately that's the truth. That's the tree of the good and evil, for lack of a better word. This is how we basically become judges. But at the same time, Esau was that spirit that led us into that room. You got it.
He said you should not eat of it, neither shall you touch it, lest you die.
When he Yeah, after the woman, you got
Ecclesiastes, Sirach 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
Yep, you got to stop breaking that.
Yeah, just going back to what, brother bringing out in Genesis. It was through Eve accepting the doctrine of the serpent, which in the form, spiritually speaking, of Esau. That's where sin came in the world, and that's why when death came into the world.
That's what Esau introduced Eve to. Definitely. What you got to do.
It says, verse 4, and the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die.
Yep.
For power doth know that in the day that you eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and you shall be as power.
Yeah, and we shall be his power. We shall be his guys. This guy, Esau, he knew the truth too. And this again, he'll tell a little bit of truth and a whole bunch of lies. Tell you the truth. Like the brother said, you got a little truth to tell God. Yeah.
It says, knowing good and evil.
Yeah, knowing good and evil, and that's the balance. That's how to really be true judges. So even though Esau did make this shit happen, it was actually necessarily evil. The Lord made this happen so we can actually appreciate him more too. Because that paradise, the way Adam was living, it was basically paradise. And then they skipped down and said, Adam got to get him out of swelling out mouth. Imagine you were king, you were royal, not all of a sudden you were the biggest plowman. And that's really the representation of father Israel too. You guys know that.
Yep, verse 5. Verse 6. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food.
Yeah, it says that when the woman saw, because again, the lust of the eyes. And he knew who to get it. If something first thing she gonna do, she gonna grab it. But that's like a mouse for lack of better word. When you set up a rat trap, that trap really don't kill the rat. The rat actually kill itself. As soon as he see the trap, and he bite on it, he put his weight on it, he put his pressure on it, the thing stopped, he just snapped down on you, man. And that's the same thing that Esau did into so-called Endor, man. He said, come on, and all of a sudden now you in the trap.
It says, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and they treated to be desired, and they weren't wise.
Yep.
She took other fruit thereof and did eat.
Yes, that's how you know it wasn't talking about actually physical fruit. It says the fruit to make one wise. Because again, the fruit of good and evil, it is wise. Man. Now you can see the other different field. Now you can understand why. Like the brother was just talking about earlier, with that understanding. We know why to not eat pork, man. We know why we gotta do the sacrifice. We know why the Feast of Tabernacles happen, man. The Passover, man. Yeah. And the reason why, because the how about Shemai showed these things to us, man.
It's like, I think I want to that wisdom, experience. So we got this experience to see. Now we got a reason to actually appreciate righteousness. We done had that experience. It's like,
you walk both roads.
Yeah, that's it.
So we know, we gonna go to the wicked side of town. We gotta keep this right here, We on the right side of town, just keep it straight, Just keep it straight,
He said, and gave also to her husband. He did.
And she gave it to her husband. And that's how Esau knows that he know what to do. He knows that in order to get to a man, he went through women. And that's something that's human nature that Esau found out human nature before Jake found out human nature. Esau know what make Jake squeeze. Esau would know what make Jake hype. He know what make Jake calm down. Even the scriptures say that his heart of every one of them is deep, for the lack of better word. But Esau know what gets you up and what gets you down, and he used that to his advantage, man. That's the reason why he pushed for these philosophies like sex and rape. This bitch, she couldn't sell out no ground, but this bitch sold out in Birmingham. And the reason why, because these bitches in Birmingham actually believe this whole philosophy. These bitches are ratchet. These bitches got the same type of everything. Which y'all
She probably slim from Birmingham.
Yeah.
Whatever. About to cut up Birmingham.
Yeah, man. But that's the production, man. I bet you, I bet you that whole original snake I hope the brothers, you might catch your breed or something.
Oh, yeah, the whole arena because of one brawl, the whole arena was fired.
You quoted it? Yeah, it's Psalm 64 and 6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search.
Yeah, there comes a diligent search, man. That's why I take blood. I always got to get ran through, man. Love you, I hate going to the doctor. If you ever take anybody to the doctor, they always want all your blood. You know, because they want to do experiments for you. Jake is the most, fruitful people upon us on the earth, man. We got the best organs and everything, and he thinks know it. They know what happened. They know how to give you high cholesterol. They know how to give you sickle cell.
Yeah, hey, with you speak Salaka, with the brothers going into, I was talking to the brothers about this. You know that Esau's so cold with his blood signs that he knows. He'll tell you on DNA tests it's damn near impossible to trace a Native American back to their lineage. Yeah. But Native Americans have the proclivity to have O positive or O negative blood. But the O, that's a genetic marker for gang.
Hey.
Like universal blood, O blood, universal blood, but it's synonymous with the tribe of carry. Yeah. Because it's a science to the bloodline. Esau wants to understand. It's like to cut you off. What you saying? What you going into?
And let's get right to the search. You got it.
It says, both the inward thoughts of every one of them and the heart is deep.
Is it every thought? The heart is deep. So you got to actually do a diligent search, man, to actually cut out the nation of Israel. And it gets to a point where he do it with music. He do it with a little tiny sports, he do it with entertainment. He's going to get to a point. And the time that comes, he's just going to do it physically. Because that's what believe Esau's prepared to come down and have a great rap. This world, this truth, have been affecting him, man. It got to a point where everybody have heard about the Israelites. Everybody have heard the words of prophecy. Right? And when Esau was going to do it, stop happening. You know? You got to that's it.
They showed you that Esau knows that we are on the chosen people, those warrior people. So when he's going to the street, he's trying to find out any kind of ways to overcome the man. And as the brother brought out, they check the blood. They take samples and they research, man. They develop all kinds of diseases. And that's really what his NWD was all about, trying to destroy Jake to get that bird right back. Because they understand the significance of what's going on here, man. The prophets waking up, and pretty much proclaiming rulership to be how shot, downfall of Esau. They believe it. That's what Jake's done. It's really like the inoculation for 2020. It ain't shit for Esau to really get these nations to come into subjection. That is strictly for Jake. He has to hide it under the guises of everyone, everybody.
Jacob rebellious people.
Yeah.
They're going to be hard here. He's going to be Jacob that's going to go to wisdom. Why he ain't got it? When I ain't got it, why you ain't got it? They're going to be arguing amongst each other,
I got some.
I got something too.
It is Psalm 83 and verse 3.
That's spirit.
It says they have taken careful counsel against our people.
Hey, the spirit said they have taken crafty counsel against our people. Now, why is everything directed at Israel? Something as simple as a damn favor. Those companies that we think by those that hold the Trader Joe's, those are strictly in the hood, bro.
Yeah.
You said watermelon squishes. Backwoods. They got the Russian cream backwoods. But you can't get those nowhere else but the hood. And that's how you show that's an audience for lack of better phrase.
A beauty supply store. You don't see this shit in Mount Brook. You know what I mean? They might got some shit called beauties. They beauty supply store really in Walmart and shit. You know what I mean? You go to the set they got Eve plastic on the outside with weeds, then perm and shit, got the little girls, perm on the front side. Yeah.
And they been looking,
But then it come down the line, that shit had chemicals in it. They gave some of the counseling shit, kept them having children and shit, yo. Making hair fall out. Wonder why you ain't got edges now. It started when you was a child.
Even a lot of black women, they got PCOS. I don't know, brother know what that is. It's like a woman got like her cervix cancer.
Yeah, she can't have babies.
Yeah, cervical cancer a little bit. They really comfortable. You know, a lot of brothers taking birth control. You know, see, I went to middle school. Yeah, in middle school, high school, they was taking their birth control, and when they got older, 19, 20, they probably rejected, and now they can't have kids. They do have kids, it's going to be a rarity.
And it's all because he's vilified really women. You can never dictate a female's period. Yeah, Esau did that. Esau pushed that depot, the birth control, simply to stop Eve's periods in middle school. So it was a lot of girls in middle school coming up. When I was coming up, they was taking depot simply because they didn't want to have a period.
Yeah,
And Esau, well, this is a good byproduct if you don't want to go through the crap.
but if I may add, that's really the nature thing of life. For a woman, when she's 13, I remember, you got older cousins or even, when you in school and shit, oh, she gonna be on her rag, or she growing up. So if she, because it's certain things that period do to her, it cleans out all like the ass shit in there.
Really take experience off of it.
It takes the spirits out of it. It's like a weekly cleansing, man. But at the same time, when it comes to these end-ups and listening to Esau, they're going to follow it that way because they don't hurt. My stomach don't hurt no more. And like the brother mentioned, these bitches are so unnatural, even though it's freaks hard. That mess up they cervical cancer, radiation, and things like that, man.
They show you the deception of the devil because it's a gradual process. But when the end process comes into effect, like when you just got a goal of doing something, man, you don't know where that shit came from.
Yeah.
You don't know that came from you taking birth control way back, and now you can't have no baby. It's the same thing with these medicines, man. It's a destination to that shit. Esau is prudent in his wicked life. You see? Yeah. So it's like once you find out that you fucked up from this and that, you don't even know where this shit came from, but it's been a process over time. Yeah, shit in, man. That's like with this fucking shot. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna get it's a destination to it.
And this spirit, it's a years, that's when you start feeling it, years down the line.
And then the NFL players just collapse?
Yeah, the motherfucker just got out. Whatever, Daniel, I forgot his name. Took it 2-3 years ago, and now you got hit with it now.
Yeah, now you can't question like where it came from.
Where it came from, what it happened yesterday.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't trace it down. That shit. You can't even trace that shit.
You can't trace it. And we can trace the fucking Esau, man. Finish off with the Esau, man.
It says they have taken crafty counsel against our people and consulted against our hidden ones.
Yeah, it's a substance against our hidden ones. Just like let's get a cholesterol. You can get a little miles, you're going to make their children bones. What else can we do? Feed them pork. That's what these devils do, man.
They really have group tanks.
Yeah, think tanks.
These are positions no value, man. So everything that Esau give you, even if it is something in the medical field, it's nothing that will be productive for the lack of better words.
God.
You got it, huh?
It says they have said, come, let us cut them off from being the nation. That the name of Israel may be no more remembered.
Yeah, it says let us cut them off from being the nation. That's one of the main things. Now we claiming Yahshua, we claiming our names to the throne. We telling you that we're kings, we're going to be enslaved. Hey, that make Esau scared. That's the reason why he comes to this room and trying to help us out. Our brother can always help us as well. But you got to fix out how y'all
You identify as black, that come with a characteristic. They pretty much come with an identity outside the scripture. So we come back to this. And you say, now you know you're a king now. It brings you back to your royalty. Y'all should have it.
And you can identify that as a villain now. You got shot 3 months ago, and you got a coma, lost your memory. Now you got your memory back and you point Esau out. It was him.
God.
You know? Yeah. You ever sit on that?
Judah chapter 5, verse 17. Whether they sinned not before their power, they prospered. Because of Yahweh Bashim Shah, that hated iniquity was with them.
Yes, it says when we sin not against our power, and we was righteous, we was called upon the Lord. But like the matter word is hope now. Even King David, that's why King David, you give it to my hands, the Lord said, yeah. And the reason why, because King David was
righteous, man. You know? You got it, man.
But when they departed from the way which he appointed, they were destroyed in many battles, very sore.
They were destroyed in the battle for part of the Lord. That's a part of the curses being the purpose. When they grew up into the nation and took them down, is how we failed as a people. You know, but the reason why those curses came upon us because we sinned against our vow. You got it, huh?
And were led captives into a land that was not theirs.
Babylon, the great Eden, Assyria, Babylon, you got it?
And the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemy.
Yeah, so that's what happened when we don't return to our power. We out there, man. But Lord's just going to give us to the wolves for the lack of better words. We don't have no sense of protection. But now we have to continue on.
But now they are returned to their power.
Now they are returning to our power. Now you coming back into that red people. Man. Now these motherfuckers know. Yahweh is going to stand up for his people. He did in Egypt. You got it?
And are come up from the places where they were scattered. They have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are desolate, like and are seated in the hill country, for it was desolate.
But it was desolate, so that's it reminds me of Amos 9 chapter, how the Lord is going to rebuild the house of David as the days of old. You know, and that's what's happening. These people eyes right now. The reason why he's out here cut because that's one thing that King David did. He actually Edomite. He had garrisons in Edom. You know? Yeah.
This is Job 15 and 21. A dreadful sound is in his ears. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him.
Yeah, it says the dreadful sound of his ears. That dreadful sound is Book of Revelations. You know? Prophecy, man. That's that dreadful sound because ultimately we're telling you you're in, man. Jeremiah 28:8, the prophet had me before we before the gold. That's why the prophet was so heavy because 9 times out of 10, the things that we're pushing on is bad news, man. That spirit is like an alarm. You know what I'm saying?
Job 15 and 21. Dreadful sound is in his ears. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him.
And how the shines going to come upon you, man. And again, you know at the end of the day, you're not going to do anything but fulfill prophecy. He got the space program, that's a part of prophecy. He got the sea hip on deck, that's a part of prophecy. The only thing he's out doing is playing his role, man. There ain't nothing he can do about it. You know? That's like a fearful thing when you get cast into the movie of Yahweh Shah. You know?
Like I say real quick, there was something that led up to that destroyed you. How was I keep up on it? Prophets have been raised up. Look at Isaiah 19, it speaks about this. You know what I'm saying? So I can get that real quick about the show. Because Esau knows the prophets, right? So his whole idea, his whole agenda is pretty much to stop those prophets from coming to pass. The only way he can do that is pretty much is to hide the two witnesses. Either from prophesying and pretty much testifying against them.
It's Isaiah 19 and verse 19. In that day shall there be an altar to the Lord Yahweh in the midst of the land of Egypt.
Yeah, the land of Egypt, talking about the land of America, man. Modern day Sodom and Egypt. So that's going to be an altar. And what you see right now is an actual altar. Where we're offering up sacrifice according to the praise of our lips. Because the Most High is hearing our cries, man. And we're complaining against what Esau. It's going to lead to what that great deliverance and how Shah coming back to destroy it. You got it?
It says, and a pillar at the border thereof to the Lord.
Yep. You got it.
It's too. That's like something you stand on. Yeah. Something they support you or hold support. That's what a pillar is. Spirit's probably got the snap. It's like a pillar. Samson, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, it says, and this shall be for a sign, for a witness unto the Lord of hosts and the land of Egypt.
It's going to be for a sign and for a witness to the Lord of hosts in the land of America. You got it?
It says, for they shall cry unto the Lord because of the oppressor.
Yeah.
Because of the oppressor, and he should.
And we should cry to the Lord. So that's what you're seeing right now. It's not like physical tears coming down, but no. The words that are coming out is a cry from the widow, man. Unfortunate widow, because of the unjust judge. You see? So there's a process before the destroyer came. Yeah?
It says, and he should send them a savior,
Yeah.
and a great one, and he should deliver them.
So Yahweh is going to send who? Yahweh Shai. Their Savior. See? To deliver who? The elect. The ones that are crying out for the oppression of the abomination of the done in the midst of the world.
What is it? The crowd. The scripture. Right? Right? The crowd is saying it's a supplication, it's the beg. So it's all the same. We beg, and the righteous is begging the Lord to come back. So he coming back in a particular spirit. It's like when your child, he hit me, you know your child did, man, you ain't had no business touching him. You know you could have took that. But he saw when he bullied him, it's like, all right, you thought. But now you did more. Like now the Lord gotta come defend our honor, man.
So now you understand why this devil is so hell-bent on trying to stop this world from going up, because the complaint is continuous, man. You see, we continue complaining. And eventually, the Lord's going to come back. What is that, Luke 18 chapter? Yeah. You see? And he will hear what the vengeance is like.
Yes, he said he should have been vengeance.
Right.
You know, it was an unjust judge.
Right,
You know
right.
that little kid when you hit your little brother, hit your little kid, like, shh. That's how Esau is trying to do us, but instead of him trying to like give us the niceties and all of this, he keep us distracted and keep us hard down. He did. So we won't tell him. See, hey, if you're in the spirit of Archidarian, we keep on begging and hugging on the side, man. Until, you know, the judgment comes. Yeah. So matter of fact, you said about the huh? Because like the brother just mentioned, it's sad and crying. That's what it's going to lead them to. Us pushing forth the vibration of Yahweh Shah on the planet Earth is actually going to lead into Esau win, man. Papa Shah, because again, before the Lord, like the brother was just destruction, famine, inflation, different things like that. Most people turn to Yahweh Shah. It ended the Mississippi. Yeah.
It's Isaiah 62 and 7. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace.
Yeah, we shall never hold their peace. They ain't right, man. In that spirit of our brothers, you know, do their videos. I'm talking to myself first, man. You know, we can all do better for a lot about the word. But again, that's a part of that sign and prayer, bro. You know, because if you're not signing around, what you doing, man? You know, you got it.
And it
Because
says,
like a lot about the words, like a woman or widow, for a lot about the words, you trying to get to her. If she don't try to fight it off, that means she won it. Yep. So that's the same thing. If you're not trying to fight off Esau spiritually, if you're not trying to fight off this wicked woman, then that means you with her, man. You let her do what she wants with you, man. Yeah, you consent to it, man. Now you in the hospital, man. Okay?
it says, and give him no rest until he established, until he makes Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Yes, it's a give him no rest until he established and make Jerusalem and praise upon the earth. And again, matter of fact, Papa Bashar brought a whole so rock the 35th chapter. Yeah, Papa Bashar, get that from me. Because at the end of the day, we're going to keep on praying to the Lord until our prayers come manifest. You know? You got it. Brother got something?
So Rock 35, 15. Not the tears run down the widow's cheeks, and it's not her cry against him that causes them to fall.
And that's Esau, man. Because who's causing us to fall, man? The so-called white man. Who can you blame them? You know, you got it, man.
It says, he that serveth the Lord shall be accepted in favor, and his prayer shall reach unto the
And
clouds.
his prayer shall reach unto the clouds, but he said be accepted with favor, man. Because it ain't like you're praying for things that's against the Lord will, man. We pray for things that's with the Lord will. Lord, please destroy America. When we see wickedness, Lord, please destroy this nigga, man. This is spirit, brothers. We've been curses up on brothers. We've been curses up on people lately, man. Because these people deserve it. Yeah.
It says the prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds.
Yeah, the prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds, yeah.
Until it come not, he will not be comforted.
Until it come not, it will not be comforted. So we're not going to be able to be comforted until Esau and his kingdom be destroyed. You got it?
And will not depart to the Most High shall be whole to judge righteously, execute judgment.
Yeah, and will not depart until the Lord answer our prayer. And that's why we got to pray without ceasing. You know, things like that. Even you sending them curses upon this place. That's a prayer, man. No, you throw up the prayers, don't forget to throw up your curses. They throwing curses up upon us. You might not think that these motherfuckers, they sending curses, worshiping Baal, sacrificing dogs and cats, and putting your name in it, man. if I may, if I could, and this is just welcome, sincere takes behind the camera. We're supposed to be sending up the 4 holy prayers daily, man. That's the only way that we can come out to this, come out here in Satan's playground and live, man. After you walk out of the outside of the threshold of your door, you in Satan's playground, man. You know? So you got to send up them prayers because as the elder brother's going into, Esau sending up his curses on you daily. It's in the music. You send up curses on yourself through the music you listen to in the morning. Because Esau got an enchantment on that record. That's why we got to pray over ourselves in the morning. Before you turn on music, send up the prayers, man.
And so like we had, everybody's the battle in the shadow of the devil.
God.
Danger works ain't any corner, even the music, man. You know, but it's like I'm just the trouble. I ain't the elder.
Yeah,
I know.
This is Luke 18 from the top, and the parable, it's like the hidden in the blue letters, parables on prayer. It says, and he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint.
Yeah, men ought always to pray and not to faint, man. And even simple prayers, Yahweh Shemel Shah Barak Yahweh Shemel Shah Isaiah, Thunder Yah or Shalak, Lob Tahar. Things like that, just something simple as that, man, it goes a long way, man. You know, and again, I'm talking to myself first, man. It's just one of those quick prayers, man. You got it?
It says, saying, there was in the city a judge which feared not the Most High, neither regarded man. It's like, and there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, avenge me of mine adversary.
Avenge me of mine adversary. That's still what we do. Yeah.
And he would not for a while, but afterward he said within himself, though I fear not the Most High, nor regard man.
And this is a wicked guy. He didn't fear the Lord, he didn't regard man, but again, human nature is motherfucker, man. Because again, when somebody keeps asking for something, or somebody so urgent with it, for lack of better words, you can't never give it to him, man. That's why even the Lord says he's the Father, give courage to give you the kingdom. Because that's the kind of things that we asking for, we praying for. You know, you got it.
Yet because this widow troubleth me.
Yeah, you trouble, you sign and cry for all the abomination get done in the midst thereof. You got it. Yeah, give it no rest. Because this is like the brother just saying, no rest, that's your protection. Imagine if you living in a house and all of a sudden at 2 o'clock the house gets disappeared. You know, that ain't no protection in it, man. You got it.
It says, I will
Lord never rest, man. You got it.
I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she weary me.
Yes, I don't stop hearing about it. Go ahead and do what you say. Now, which one is it? You know?
And the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge said.
Yeah, the unjust judge said, you got it.
And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect?
Shall not the Lord avenge his own elect? So this is a wicked judge, man. So imagine the righteous judge, how he's going to answer our prayers, man. Because again, times is going to get hard. One thing we got to keep on pushing is prayer. Pray for other brothers. Send up prayers, man. Even just pray about little things, man. Lord, should I go out tonight? You know, Lord, should I have this piece? You know, I'm gonna say go that way, but you know,
don't be simple.
All things, though.
All things,
all things, man. That's one thing. Like, shoot, when you come into the house of the Lord, like, it's like, I can't speak for myself. Like, I consider the Lord as that shit. I tell the Lord, you my creator, my father, and my best friend. You know what I mean? So it's like, you all things. You got to the Lord in all things, no matter what it is. Small, big, little, it don't matter, man. All things.
I feel like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, I want some shit that I hear in the spirit.
Yeah.
Go away from that shit.
wait for that shit.
All things, though.
You might hear about
Now you got to leave it on
yeah,
you.
you
You got bad. You got to. I get that pizza, man.
yeah.
You got it.
It said, what it said, acknowledge him in all thy ways.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah. Proverbs 3:6. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path.
Acknowledging the Lord in all your ways, like the officer, big brother officer said, you know,
pray to the Lord about everything you do as much as possible. Before you make a move, pray to the Lord, right? And He'll direct your path, man. He'll give you led through the Spirit, whether it's a precept that come to your mind or a brother give you counsel. But always check in with the Lord first as much as possible.
What they're showing is humility. They're showing that you're not directing your own skill. You can boast about tomorrow and say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this. But you don't know what the fuck you're going to do tomorrow, man. The Lord might direct you to get killed tomorrow because you pretty much, you boast that you're going to pretty much take action within yourself now.
This is the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5, and verse 17. Pray without ceasing. Yeah. Hey, man, that's self-explanatory, man. We should constantly be praying, man. How about some of y'all try to even deliver us, man, from these evil times?
They continue to beg. Put these videos day in and day out. Come out here week in, week out.
Hey, Baba Shop, brother, can do that think upon that wrap the head. When I pray, Baba Shop.
That's cool. Spirit cool, but it's Luke 4:10. It says, "For it is written, He shall give His angels charge over thee to keep thee."
Because it's spirit, because it's angels that be in front of the Lord every day. They send your prayers up, man. Even going to Jacob's ladder, things like that. Even at that, every up you got an angel that send your prayers directly to the Lord. So your prayers are not in vain, man. Even though you might can't see that person physically or see that spirit physically, man, that spirit is protecting you, and he's basically one of your pipelines to the Heavenly Father. Brothers that did surround.
And this is Rock 18 and verse 22. Yeah, verse 20. Verse 23. Yeah, verse 23. It says, before thy prayers, prepare thyself.
Hey, and it's spirit before thy prayers, prepare thyself. Because, hey, man, you're going into the temple. You go into the Levites, man. The Levites, they couldn't just go in any type of way. They had, it was a certain washing process. You had to wash your feet. Your undergarment, you ain't gonna have no undergarments on and things like that. You got it.
It says, before thy prayers, prepare thyself, and be not as one that tempteth the Lord.
Yeah.
Think upon the wrath that should be at the end.
Yeah, because you praying about bitches of some simple shit, man. You praying about some shit that don't even, you pray the Cowboys win, Now, if you cast a lot on it, you need that money. You gotta, it's a balance of things, but if you just praying that your favorite team winning, that's the only time you talk to the Lord. It's fucking wicked, man. You ain't talking, because that's how certain motherfuckers do. They don't talk to the Lord when they need.
Yeah, like treat like ATM.
Yeah, treat like ATM, man. Like the Lord just gonna beat to your beck and call. You don't come, now you don't believe. You got it, man.
It says, think upon the wrath that should be at the end, and the time of vengeance.
Yeah, and the time of vengeance, because that's the time that we're coming in. Bible Shop brother can hold Revelation 3 and verse 10. Because again, that's a prayer. Keep me from the hour of temptation. And Bible Shop brother can hold the Lord's Prayer, Matthew the 6th chapter. Because the Lord's Prayer heavy, man.
Got some clear.
You got it?
Real quick, this bag, y'all look. 1 John 5:14. This is the confidence that we have in Him, that if we ask anything according to His will,
A spirit according to His will.
says He heareth us.
He healeth us, man. And that's heavy because we asking the things that's on the Lord will. Lord, please don't let me get comfortable in Babylon. Lord, please destroy this place. Yahweh, please deliver me from evil and from the bad times to come. You got it. Come on.
Yeah, this Revelation 3 and 10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. Now, Bible Shop brother can't look up that word temptation. Because the times that we're coming into, we already know Jeremiah 30 and 7, Daniel 12 and 1, the time of Jacob's trouble, man. The times that have never been seen before. And the only way you're going to be able to be preserved from these times, you got to have that Holy Spirit upon you. The Rakak Kadash. You got it.
Simple Google definition for that word temptation. The desire to do something, especially something wrong or unwise.
Yeah, wrong or unwise. The unwise decisions that this devil wants you to do, It's take this new device, man. This is what a lot of things are leading up to, man. Even those things that's happening in the dark, man. I won't be surprised if they say your bloods are unloaded, you gotta have this. Everything going into a digital world now, man. You gotta work things like this.
It says, we shall come upon all the world
We shall come upon all the world
to try them that dwell upon the earth.
to try them that dwell upon the earth. Talking about the brother been looking at the word try in the because again, that's what's going on. The Lord is going to create the text on all our faith, man. The Lord, you say you believe, the Lord said, show me you believe, man. That's what it's going to go into, a time of action, man. All that bullshit, all those gifts that these other chemistry, it's going to be thrown out the window, man. It's going to be a time when it's going to be you and your Hamabashimabashai, man. You know, and the precept that you got in your mind. If that spirit ain't on you in that day, then you fuck, man. That's why Psalms 51 is in every chapter, man. Take not thine Holy Spirit away from me. And that's a prayer brothers need to learn, man. Lord, I'll try to send something out on it, man. That Psalm 51, that's a heavy spirit that King David had at that time because he's seen the spirit of these songs. You got it, bro.
For that word try, Strong's G 3985, in the outline of biblical usage, the second it says to try, make trial of,
To make trial of,
test,
to test. Because once this micro see him get pushed across the whole planet Earth, it's going to test everybody's faith. Whether you an Edomite, a Ishmaelite, a Hamite. You know, if you refuse, you might be a Jake, man. You know, you got it. But it's going to be a lot of Bible Edomites that going to refuse things. You got it.
test for the purpose of asserting his quality.
Yeah, to test your quality. So is you the quality of the Lord? Is this gold or silver? Or is this dirt, ashes, and smoke? You got it.
It's like it said, of ascertaining his quality, or what he thinks, or how he will behave himself.
That pretty much is. Come on in. That's pretty much it.
Just to add about prayer, you got said to get the Lord prayer. This is the prologue of Sirach. It says,
Because if I may, so I'm like about a word, that prayer, you pray and when you get tested, that you be delivered from that evil that's coming down the pipe, man. You pray that the Lord's not going to keep you from arrows and intentional things. The Lord's going to push everybody to your limits, man. You think you're going to do something out there, the shit that you're going to do is not going to be compared to when the Lord is going to put us in the time of Jacob's trouble. And like the brother was mentioned earlier, hey, that's the time for miracles to be done. Daniel could never got to deliver out of the lions if he never got on in with the lions. You know? The three holy churches would have never got glorified the Lord in their furnace. They never got you know?
this is prologue of Sirach. It says, for the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them.
That's the spirit. Like it's good to pray in Hebrew, even simple, man. Because the looks, you know, even the scriptures say don't go into the Holy Lord's prayer. If it doesn't go into reputation like the heathen do, man, you gotta be straightforward with Yahweh Shemel Shah. Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah, the rock Yahweh Shah, the walk. Now sometimes you in the spirit, man, you know, you flow with the Lord, man. But you know, that's not, you know, something simple. You get up, why do Yahweh Shemel Shah, Lord, Dali Yakaya. You know, give up to me life, you know. You got it, man. That's something.
You see that as faith and believing with God.
That's it, bro.
When you think you ask anything, you don't believe in God. It's just no. You know?
And it's heavy.
See, asking this, you ain't praying without belief. It's in vain.
Have you seen it? Don't be as talk to
In James 1, in verse 4, it says, but let patience have her perfect work.
if any man asks for wisdom,
Yeah.
then faith have her first start.
James 1 and 5, it says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask
Now
for
try that for my man.
Yeah, it says, but let patience have a perfect work,
And it's the spirit that patience have a perfect work, you got it.
that ye may be perfect and entire, want nothing.
Want nothing, because again, that's a part of their faith. brother said, hey, patience have the first fruit. It might not come that day, but you still gotta have faith and believe that the Lord's gonna make that thing happen. You got it, man.
Yeah, it says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High that give it to all men liberally and upbraid it not.
Yes, if any man a lack of wisdom, ask the Lord, man. Get the spirit like you ask him for all things. You know, the wisdom to, know yourself better. Little things like that is happening, man. Because the Lord know you better than you know you, man.
You said afraid of nuts. The Lord don't hate you to ask you that question. It's like, shit. Ain't no stupid question with the Lord. See? Yeah. Yeah, the teach me.
I'm trying to learn.
You got it. I'm like, man, real quick. That really falls to a lot of King Solomon. You ask for wisdom. You ask for like spiritual things. You fall to a lot of King Solomon. The Lord was pleased with it.
And that's what King Solomon asked for. That's why he received. He says he received all praise because he asked for wisdom. You got it.
Yeah, it says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High and give it to all men liberally and upbraid it not, and it shall be given him.
And it shall be given him, man. So you ask the Lord for something, it's eventually going to happen. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but it's going to happen. You got to realize, the Lord ain't on our time, we're on this time. You got it?
That's it.
Come on.
It's like real quick, that song, we always quote, but he said, Job said he may not come when you want him.
Yeah,
but he's always right on time.
Always right on time. It's going to be all over in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to worry. The night is going to rain. It's going to be all over in the morning. The rise of the sun.
It says, let him ask in faith, nothing wavering.
Yeah, asking faith, nothing wavering, man. And like the brother was just talking about, having faith, man. Because again, when you ask the Lord for something, even the Lord said that if a son asked their father for something, he give him stones. Now how much more the heavenly Father, man? You know, so when you ask the Lord for something, he's not going to give you the opposite. He's going to give you exactly what you need. It's some things you don't need to ask for. Because some things you can't even handle. You ask the Lord, give me a woman. Lord say you're crazy, Lord say, you say give me a woman. That's how you put in your house. He did genie, that snap. Yeah, $100. You know he's talking parables too, you know what I'm saying? Are you sure you want $100? You know what I'm saying? 100 bills.
It says, let him ask in faith, nothing wavering.
See, that wavering part comes from you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. Like, no brother has, all of us have different lives. We have different measures of the Spirit according to Yahweh Shah. But we still supposed to put in the work, man. We supposed to be doing to make our call and election sure. All right, read that back one more time, then I'll bring the precept up. Then the perspective.
It says, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering.
Nothing wavering. Let me bring this up. It's 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh Shini Abishai, a workman that needed not to be ashamed. You see, it says the workman needed not to be ashamed. Don't try to prove nothing to this brother. Don't try to prove nothing to him, them, her, or he. Prove it to Yahweh Shini Abishai. Because when the Lord comes back to check his house and he's doing this inspection, hey, Lord ain't actually, I had this going on. Lord's like, nah, you supposed to be that workman. And go check, I'll be sitting in the cup. You see? That's that no wavering. That's why Jacob's prayers wavering and that strength of his prayers don't be to the strength that they could be, because Jake knows he ain't doing the work in his day in and day out. That's why your prayers still be wavering.
If I mean, if you're doing it, pray for it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and when you're doing that, because it's really no excuse, man. For lack of better words, how I really gave us all the tools, man.
Yeah.
That's why nobody should be holding your hand for lack of better words. Because you're really dealing with that shit on your own, man.
Yeah. Really, just together.
Yeah.
Together going through. Yeah. This walk is solo. This is a solo mission.
It says, for he that wavering is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed.
Wherever that wind blows, he's subject unto the wind spirit. He's subject unto what the wind dictates.
man in that spirit is not that way. We don't supposed to be tossed to and fro. We're supposed to be guided, we're supposed to be directed and concise.
But it's like it's really anxiety. Like a thought that get you off track. How you think of something? How you think about something? Now you're supposed to go this way. That when you do the stuff you have in that strong spirit, and you stand on the alpha, you're going, going like the line. Yes, it's like the spirit. You got it.
And it says, for let not that man think that he should receive anything of the Lord.
You got it.
The double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
He's unstable in all his ways. He don't know what he's going to do. There's certain things that believe in you, whatever, that don't believe in you. There's certain things that believe in you, you can be a little bit, but at the same time, just being unstable in all your ways is not needed to be Christian. The Bible just trying to look on here and get me yeah, Matthew.
It's Matthew chapter 6 and verse 7. But when you pray, use not vain repetitions as the heathen do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking.
Yes, because like the Lord don't want to hear all that BS. The Lord knows what's going on. Now the Lord knows what to believe at the same time. You the one that have to extend your need. You have to pray to him. The Lord ain't gonna come down out of charity and come to you.
As you look, James 4 and verse 8, draw not to the Most High, he will draw nigh to you.
Yeah, draw nigh into the Most High. He will draw nigh to you. That's what the Lord said. Meet me halfway, man. The Lord don't even ask much for us, man.
He didn't even ask for half. He was like, man, you want before people. Yeah, the Lord do work.
And this spirit that was in the part of the sun, right way out. You know what I mean? That mother was all the way down, but he ran it up in the middle. You know, he ran it back.
Yeah, right.
You know, that's that money, right?
Raise your hands, sinners. Purify your heart, double-minded.
Yes, and now the reason when we purify our hearts and cleanse our hands is this word. Because this word is direct, man. You know, this word is not double-minded. Scripture said that you A-B-A and A-B-A, man. Anything after that is with wickedness, you know? Y'all got it.
Verse 8, it says, be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before ye ask him.
Yes, the Lord knows what you need, man. The Lord knows what you need to pray for. The only thing he needs for you is to put it in order, man. Yeah.
After this matter, therefore, pray ye. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
And that's it, because you got to do something earlier. Pray for the things that's in this week. So again, it ain't like when we pray, we asking for something else, man. When we pray, we don't ask for Babylon to be continued, man. We ask for Babylon to be destroyed. Yeah, we need the king. We ask for the king to come. That's a part of the Lord's will. Motherfuckers going into slavery. You know, he like pissed me off today, man. I said, they're going to be my slave. I claim it. You got it, man.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven.
On earth as it is in heaven, man. Because at the end of the day, everything that come on the top trickles down to the bottom. It was spoken first. That's right.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors.
Yeah, give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our debts as we forgive our debtors. So again, we ask the Lord for that daily bread, you know, the money that you eat. But that daily bread too is this knowledge, this truth, this understanding, man. This is what keeps us alive, man. This
Bread of life.
the bread of life, man. That's beautiful, man. And that's what Yahweh Shah do. That's what this word do. They give us the bread of life. Now we energized. We was once dead, now the Lord brought us back to life. You got it, man.
It says, and lead us not into temptation,
Lead us not into temptation. You got it.
but deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil. He's asking to be delivered from temptation. Could he, he asking to be delivered from the hour of temptation, man. The time to try our hands for devil. Come on. How was I now in my young ride? Deliver me from evil. That's a beautiful prayer. How was I now? How was I?
You say, how was I, y'all?
How was I out my young ride? Beautiful, bro. That's the prayer. That's the prayer of the week. Hey, man. I ain't gonna I always ask for the prayer. That's the prayer right now. With $1 million, huh?
deliver me from evil.
Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Come on.
For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen.
That's the Lord's prayer. And brother, we know at the same time, it's a beautiful thing. The Lord really got a specific thing to focus on prayer. And brothers, we end up with man always pray and not think. In 1 Thessalonians 5 and 17, we end up with everybody got anything?
Yeah, this Ephesians 5, just straight to the point. Verse 17.
Come on.
It says, "Wherefore be ye not unwise,
Be ye not unwise,
but understanding what the will of the Lord is."
be ye understanding what the will of the Lord is, and that's why you even going with your prayer. You know, you can ask the Lord, yeah, Lord, give me this. You know, even King David asked for one. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we asking for prophecy to happen, man. Because we know after this, all things is coming with us. With wisdom come all things, man. So that's why one thing we gotta ask for too, like the brother mentioned earlier, is wisdom. King Solomon asked for wisdom. He got a rulership, riches, and everything that comes with it. Why? Because he was the kingdom, all things.
Everlasting King.
An everlasting kingdom. You got it, right?
God, this is the verse. So like this is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 17 in the NLT. Never stop praying.
Never stop praying. Spirit. So yeah, I pray that this lesson is edifying. We give all praise, honor, and glory
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Papa Dash.
We give double honors to our apostle elders Roy Millstone and Shalom.
Shalom.
Nice.
Wow.
Right now,
Let's go ahead and
right now.
right.